Show Roads. This is Alan Halfhill.
Hi.
Yes, I am now live. I actually got us onto my YouTube page. I can send you an embed code for your website, or I can just give you the link so people can go.
Can you text me the link and I will get it out on Facebook right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then we'll give you a bed link for YouTube. I don't think anyone's able to update the website right now.
Yeah, I think they would be, but yeah, let me just give you a link. And so
Okay.
I'm getting that right
Okay,
now.
here you
And I'll
go.
text it to you.
Okay, ready? Is this supposed to be on the left or the right? Does it matter? Should I be able to hear myself? Is this cord long enough? Let's move the table back just a little bit. There, that gives us a little bit more.
It's wrapping your mic there. There you go.
Okay. Can everyone hear us out there? Hey, I see a white dog. I love white dogs. Yes, they are the best. Okay, it is now 15 minutes to 11 o'clock, and we are getting ready to start the 129th Irrigation Parade. I'm Sassy Susan from KSQM 91.5, your local community radio. And with me is Guy Horton. Now, how many years have you been involved with the festival, Guy?
About 22.
22.
Years.
And of those 22, how many years have you done the parade? I mean, done a float?
18.
18 years.
Past,
So is it
20
kind of
floats.
strange to be here and not?
It's going to be weird watching a float come at me as opposed to being inside it or alongside it. So,
Yes.
but looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Different
yeah.
viewpoint.
It's going to be fun. And can everyone hear me out there? If you can hear us, put your thumbs up. Okay, I see thumbs up. All right. See thumbs up all the way down there. So if you
Perfect.
can't hear us and you want to hear us, you better move a little bit closer. Well, the irrigation parade, we're going to be starting in a few minutes, but we have some history here that I didn't realize that the Dungeness River, of which the irrigation festival starts, is 32 miles long and drops 7,300 feet, making it the second steepest river in the United States. I had no idea about that, Guy.
I knew it was short and I knew it was a quick drop, but that's a lot of notoriety too to be the second steepest river here in the U.S.
Yeah, and the irrigation festival started with D.R. Callen. He moved to Sequim from the irrigated area in Colorado and convinced some other people that water was wealth, and they called him crazy because he said that water was going to run uphill. So in 1895, a group of about 20 people held the first meeting of the Prairie Ditch, and the rest is history. Here we are for the 129th
129
year.
years later.
I know. Isn't that... To think of what Sequim would look like if we didn't have the irrigation. Wow. So we have a few chairs left here in front of the review stand here at Thomas Building Supply at 3rd and Washington. They are $5, and all of that money goes to the Sequim Rotary. So, and we have a special chair here in the front that is in honor of Rotarian Henry Jones, who suddenly and tragically passed away 2 weeks ago today. He was a Rotarian extraordinaire, and last year he was here selling chairs, and so we have a chair with his picture on it in honor of Henry. I know he's watching from up above.
Yeah.
Okay, a successful parade. I've already cried.
Yeah, there you go. And he's in chair number 1, so he's got
Chair number one.
in the parade.
Okay,
so.
I'm going to see if I can turn down the volume on this head. Is that something in your control, Alan? My ears are getting blasted. There, that's better. That's better. I didn't know if I had a volume control on my headset or not. So, for all you people that are out here, thank you very much for coming to Sequim on this beautiful sunny day. I don't know what the temperature is right now. It was about 72 when I was driving in this morning, and we couldn't ask for a better day than we have right now. And how many of you people out there saw the Aurora Borealis last night? A lot of people? I did not see it. I've seen pictures of it, but did you see it, Guy?
No, I went to bed 10:30, and it was not out when I saw it.
I checked at 10:30, and I didn't see it out either. So, but around midnight, I understand the sky
right.
was just alive with color. So, so we are going to be having a good time today. How about a little trivia for all of our, until we get started here? We have Vicki Maples. This is the first year that she has been the festival director. And her mom was an Irrigation Festival princess in the 40s or 50s. And she would spend summer vacations up here. And she really, really loved it. And after 20 years of working in community and economic development, she finally came to her senses and moved to Sequim. How many years have you been here, Guy?
Since 1995.
Okay, well, you got here a few years before we
years,
did.
yeah.
We got here in 96, 92, 94, 98, I guess. I have to think with my military career. Where was I at that point in my life? But she is the new festival director, but it is truly a team to make this. About how many people are on the team?
It's an army of people, and to Vicki too. Vicki's been a longtime festival volunteer, and she has been our grant writer in her most recent roles as a director position. So a lot of the grants that we've been approved, submit to help underwrite the cost of the festival. Vicki's been very, very integral in that role. So. And then, she's the festival director here this year. So
yeah, so let's go ahead. Well, the festival director is Vicki Maples, the secretary, Carla Williams, treasurer, Lori Larson, Robin Buchter is on the board of directors, Lynn Horton, your other half.
My other half.
Your whole life revolves around the festival, doesn't it?
It's a lot of it, yeah. Lynn and I have been involved in it for a while. Our kids were both Royals way back when, and that's how we both kind of got started when, 20-some years ago. So.
Yep. And then Shelley Torrance, she's on the board of directors, Jean Wyatt, David Blakesley, Michelle Rhodes, and Dion Capitan. She was the past festival director.
Yes, she's been a past festival director, 12, 13, 14 years, I guess.
But there are so many people that have played an integral part in making this festival a success. Now, it really started last weekend when they had the Kids' Day. That was terrible weather for the Kids' Festival last weekend.
What a great turnout. And again, I think it bears witness to the community, the people we have here that are engaged. So we had a great turnout last week, and the Crazy Days breakfast got back to a breakfast format. But yeah, it was crowded down there last weekend, even though the rain was... the rain. But we are having a beautiful day here right now. The sun is out. It looks like most of the chairs have been spoken for. There might be a few chairs left for, you can get a front row seat right here in front of the review stand at 3rd and Washington in front of Thomas Building Supply. I want to give a shout out to Thomas Building Supply. They have provided the Irrigation Festival with this location for 52 years. They opened up 52 years ago. Wow.
And so a shout out to Thomas Building Supply, and thanks to Tony for allowing us to use this space. They even gave us a extension cord so that we could have power to do this. And we have a nice canopy, so we have pretty good digs here right now, don't we? Okay, well, let's let's see what time it is. Oh, 11:52. The parade will be starting in a few minutes. The 129th Irrigation Festival Parade here in Sequim, Washington. And I understand that we are live. Is that correct? We are live. Okay, so behave yourself, Guy.
I will. Hey, just to give everybody a little bit of an idea, we're down here at this end of town where the float's getting ready to launch and roll out. They're probably having a dance party right now. So all the royalty from all the different festivals are gathered in that intersection in front of Key Bank. And they are dancing to some dance music. And we have been, historically, Sequim has taken that dance party to other people congregate against our float.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're kind of where the fun's at. So, but they're down there doing that now, and they'll be loading up on their floats.
Should I be able to hear him?
And
Okay,
they will be getting on their floats, and the bands will be taking their places, and it's kind of organized chaos with the starters there to get everybody in the queue, because there's a half a dozen different streets of egress where people are getting onto the parade route. So when you see it go by here, it's pretty well on its way. When you're down there and it's getting ready to come out on the street, it's kind of crazy, but it's a lot of fun down there.
Well, hopefully people are able to watch this on live about 10:45 or so. We had a fire truck put crossways on 3rd Avenue, and there's a police car on the other side of Washington. So if you're trying to get from one side of Washington to the other, you might have to do a circuitous route because the traffic is blocked. There are still some people walking up and down the streets here, but I was amazed. I was reading, we have this informational book that I did not realize that the railroad opened in 1915, and Sequim became the undisputed agricultural marketing center of the peninsula.
Wow, I didn't know that either.
I know, and then we had dairy farming that started in the 1800s. There was a cannery in Washington Harbor, and I didn't know this. Cannery in Washington Harbor was built in 1905 for clams, but then was used for berries and salmon. Who would have thought? It operated until 1966, and that is where Battelle is now located.
Right. Yeah, have you seen the pictures of the square-rigged sloops and frigates and transport ships that are inside of the bay there and at Jamestown?
No.
Yeah.
How did they get in and out? Because there's a sand spit that comes out.
Well, it's on the Jamestown side of things, but the photographs are amazing. If you get a chance to find those or Google it, and I think we've got some of those pictures on our website.
Yeah.
But it's amazing to go back and look at the history that was here, and just how it's evolved, to be the community that we are right now.
Well, dairy farming started in the 1800s, and at the peak of industry, guess how many dairy cows there were in this area? There were more dairy cows than people.
I would believe. That I believe.
1,900 dairy cows within a 5-mile radius of Sequim.
Wow.
That's a lot of cows. And now I think we're down to 2 dairies.
Yep.
So
time marches on.
Time marches on, but we just feel real lucky to live here in paradise.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
We were talking about how our kids, when my husband and I moved here, our kids couldn't wait to leave, and now they live here.
Yeah.
So it's amazing how time changes things.
Yep. Yeah.
So
it truly is.
Yep. So we should be
getting close.
Yeah, we're getting close. We've got
7 minutes.
4 minutes until the parade starts. This is the 129th Irrigation Festival Parade. For those, in addition to the parade, this is not the end of the festivities here in Sequim. There are still there's a market. It's Cedar and Washington, the Farmers and Artisans Market. There is the
car show.
The car show, which is down across from Key Bank.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's also the logging show today.
Yep.
So there are all kinds of things that are going on. So once the parade is over, that does not mean that you just get in your car and go home. There's lots of other things to do. But make sure that you get that sunscreen. I see a lot of people under umbrellas or seeking out shade, which is the smart thing to do. So you want to make sure that, and make sure that you drink water. Make sure that you stay hydrated. Okay, I've got my nurse's hat on right now.
There you go.
You got to stay healthy.
It's true, though.
Yeah, yeah.
It's true, though.
And
Take care.
tonight is the last performance of the Adams Family at the Sequim High School.
Bill Haggerty used to work for our volunteer at KSQM.
So we are here in Sequim at Washington Street, Washington and 3rd with, I'm Sassy Susan, and this is Guy Horton, and we're waiting for the parade. Now, don't they usually start off with a police car?
I don't know.
You've never been at that part.
I've been in front of it. I see stuff go by, but I don't know who's who and where they're going.
Yeah. So
But,
this is an exciting experience for you, Guy.
It is. It's something new and different for me, for sure. I'm usually driving the float or walking side by side for it. So it's going to be.
Yep.
On behalf of the Sequim Irrigation Festival, too, I'd like to just take everybody, if you'd all just give yourself a big round of applause. The reason this festival starts, come on, everybody, let's give ourselves
Give
a big
yourself a round of applause. Come on.
Give yourselves a round of applause because this festival doesn't take place without the people like you that support it. It's 129 years old this year. We're already making plans and working on the 130th version of festival for next year, but it happens because you, the people in our community, are here and you support this organization. You support what we're doing and you're turning out and you're a part of it as well. So you're a part of the legacy and the history of the Sequim Irrigation Festival just by sitting here on Main Street today. So good on you and thanks so much for your continued and ongoing support.
Since you are the float creator extraordinaire, when do you start thinking about next year?
Storyline is chosen and a marketing direction is made, and then kind of design work to stay in alignment with what the logo is going to look like after it's created. We start tearing the float down on the day of the last parade. We get back from Issaquah in October, and then it goes into the float barn, and it starts being dismantled that Saturday afternoon and that Saturday evening, and we generally got it pretty clean down to the chassis by Monday morning, and then we take it off to get maintained. It's oil change, what have you, and then we start building from there. So we usually start building sometime right before Thanksgiving.
But the theme has already been selected for next year.
Yes.
But that's under wraps. We are not.
That's a secret.
We are not going to say because it isn't really revealed until the float is revealed, or do you release it before that?
It comes out before that,
Okay.
but the pins and the logos are available in and around the same time.
Oh, the chairs are sold out. Thank you for all the people that did purchase a chair. All the funds that were raised go to the Rotary Club in Sequim, and we appreciate all of your support. And I did want to once again mention that we do have a chair that has Henry Jones's picture in it. He is a Rotarian extraordinaire who we tragically lost 2 weeks ago today. He was also a KSQM volunteer. So this is the 129th Irrigation Festival Grand Parade, and we will be seeing a police car pretty soon. I have a cameraman off to my left, and he'll tell me when they come into view. And so when we can see them, then we can start talking about them and giving you some information about who you are looking at and what the entry is. So we're going to give you a quick break from our talking. This is so short.
You want to scoot back a little bit more? I mean, you're going to be up against the corner of that.
I feel like I'm...
Yeah, tethered.
Oh, much better. Much better. So the levels are okay? Okay. Cameraman number 1 says that he sees flashing lights down there. So that means that the 129th Irrigation Festival Parade has started.
It's underway.
Yay!
Coming this way, people.
So make sure that you have the perfect spot to see all the floats. And I'm Sassy Susan from KSQM 91.5, and Guy Horton is here with me. We are your announcer team today to tell you everything that you need to know about the various entries. We have almost 100 entries today, and we have a combination of bands, floats, community organizations, logging trucks, my favorite part, horses. I think they all the horses do have a little pickup team behind them just in case.
Which is good.
Which is good. We don't want the band members to walk through
The horse show.
the horse show. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So we are going to be announcing in just a few minutes when we can see. I see people. People are kind of blocking our view, but we will make do with it. Once the parade comes down the road, people will get out of the middle of the road. I hear music. That's a good sign. I think that's the Sequim Middle School band I hear. Do you hear it?
Not yet.
Not yet. It's good to be able to see everyone as they're walking past the review stand here, having a lot of people wave that are listeners to KSQM 91.5. If you do not have a battery-powered radio, make sure that you have one, because when the power goes out, KSQM can keep you posted on what is happening, why you do not have power, and we keep you informed with music, information, and news 24 hours a day. So they're getting closer. The Irrigation Festival Parade was put together through we talked earlier about all the people that it takes to make this a success. But I'll shout out to Eric Maynard and Lori Fazio. They are the co-chairs from the Sequim Sunrise Rotary. Dion Capitan is the Festival Parade Committee, and Pat Zane and Bob McCauley also. It's a team effort.
Oh, yeah. It's a huge team.
There are, you're either part of the team or you're not. And everyone has stepped up to be part of the team, so we really appreciate that.
Yeah, I think that there's probably in excess of 20-plus committee directorial positions for the different events. Mm-hmm. And each group has got it can be a few people that help to dozens of people on a committee. So it's there's 100-plus people. And then the sponsors, too. We can't do any of this without the sponsorships and the benevolence of the community that we have in support of the festival. So thank you to everybody that's either behind the scenes or sponsorship dollars that help make it run. And then, again, just the people that are here today to enjoy it.
And another special shout out, we are located at 3rd and Washington here in front of Thomas Building Supply. Thank you to Thomas Building Supply for providing us with this location. They have a deck here that they have used a variety of different colors and textures so that if you're thinking of building a deck, you can actually see what it looks like. It was planned to have all these different colors. It's not just one texture or one color, so you can see what your finished product might look like. So thank you so much to Thomas Buildings. They have a variety of railings. We have the KSQM banner here on the corner, but you can actually see. It's one thing to look at something in a book, and it's another thing to actually touch it and see what it looks like and see what the finished product is. So thank you very much, Thomas Building Supply. Building Center. Got to make sure I get that right. Okay, I hear drums. And the crowd is continuing to grow. I am a terrible judge of numbers of people, but I am sure that there are people lined on both sides of Washington Street from the beginning of the parade down at Dunlop down to where it ends at the JCPenney, the old JCPenney parking lot, 609 West Washington.
I would say there's in excess of 500,000 people here today joining us, Susan. It's a guess.
500,000?
Yeah, and that might be conservative. A lot of people turning out for the Sequim Irrigation Festival parade today.
I see flashing lights. Yay! I can see the official start of the 129th Sequim Irrigation Festival Grand Parade, May 11th, 2024.
Okay, maybe 500,000's too many. That might be a
Are you an
over-exaggeration.
exaggerating person?
It could be.
Well,
There are hundreds. There are literally hundreds of people here, if not 1,000 plus.
we have a lot of people here in person, and we also have, this is being live streamed. And
Wow.
if someone is on Facebook, they can watch this parade. So,
There you go.
yeah, check it out and see. Isn't technology amazing?
It is.
Oh, it's on KSQM. If you go to Facebook, KSQM FM, you will find the parade. And KSQM.
There you go. I've told all my friends. That way they can watch it live, Susan.
Oh, okay. So go on Facebook, ksqmfm.com, and you can watch the parade from the comfort of your own home. And here we have a couple of policemen on their bicycles, making sure that people know that the parade is coming. So I see a lot of flags, American flags coming down as part of the parade. So as a tribute to our flags, as the flags pass, please remove your hat and give them the respect that the flag deserves. Here we are. This first float is the Sequim Sunrise Rotary Club and the Boy Scouts. And the Rotary Flag Brigade is made up of 50 volunteers. The volunteers are Rotarians, Interact students, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, plus friends and neighbors that want to march in the Irrigation Festival Parade.
Leading the way, too, we got two Eagle Scouts, Riley Tadlock and Sam Stewart, are carrying the banner for this entry. I got to say, Susan, that does my heart good. Old Glory
Yep.
in all her glory.
Waving, isn't that nice? Being a Air Force
Yeah,
retired
for
Air Force
sure.
nurse, I love the flag. Yep. Let's give them a round of applause as they walk by.
And then right behind them, we have the Sequim Middle School Band. The Sequim Middle School Band is the home of the Timberwolves. We're excited to support the Rotary Flag Brigade this year, and they keep them in time with their marching band. The band is directed by George Rhodes. Hey, Susan, we're off.
Yeah.
It's a parade.
The
now
parade
it's a parade.
has
It's about to
started.
get real.
Okay. Great music. This is a parade. Yes, that was the Sequim Middle School Band. Next we have the Clallam County Fire District 3 and Sequim Operational CERT. When you see those green jackets, yes, that is CERT. Oh, that's the Sequim Hospital Guild. We're a little out of order. But they got the Sequim Hospital Guild got the President's Award. Okay, the CERT that we see right now with the green jackets on, they represent by a portion of 17 teams and over 550 members of the Community Emergency Response Team. These folks are trained in urban search and rescue, but they are the ones that also helped with COVID vaccines, festivals, and holiday food drives. Thank you for all that you do, CERT. And then after that, we have a UTV, which is the Technical Rescue Unit with Sparky the fire dog in the passenger seat. I don't see a dog.
Oh, he's there. He's waving.
Oh, there's
he's
Sparky.
He's a white dog, like you said. You like a white dog. There he
Okay,
is. He's
big
ready
white
to
dog.
rock.
Sparky is the official fire prevention mascot. And then we have an ambulance. This is one of 3 ambulances. Each unit is staffed with 2 EMTs, basics or 1 basic and 1 EMT, paramedic for all medical calls.
Behind them, we have one of our 8 engines for the Clallam County Fire District number 3. These engines carry between 750 to 1,000 gallons of water. All the assorted tools, a crew of 2 to 4 personnel.
Okay, nice looking truck, but they've been polishing that one. And then after the modern engine is a tender. And the tender is one of the 4 tenders in Fire District 3. These units carry between 2,000 and 3,500 gallons of water. That's equivalent to 3 to 4 engines worth of water. And are used to shuttle water to locations that don't have hydrants. And they're staffed by a crew of 2 people. That's a lot of water.
It is. It is.
Yeah. Okay, and then we already saw the Sequim Dungeness Hospital Guild, and they won the President's Award. That was a 1930 fire engine that the hospital guild was in. Okay, so that is the tender.
Potted plants.
The what?
Well, what do we got coming by here?
I don't know what that is. They look like flowers.
Yeah.
Oh, they're part of the guild. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
The truck was in front, and now we have these beautiful flowers that we're enjoying.
The Guild's been a longtime charitable sponsor through its retail shop by gifting grants for medical equipment for the community's fire agencies and medical centers. And again, as Susan said, they won the President's Award.
Yes, and their shop is located at 2nd and Bell.
Oh, and here we come with the President's Award winning display.
Oh, look at that. I love their
They were
outfit.
kind of preemptive before the fire insert, and now here we've got the real deal.
Yeah.
Big round of applause for our President's winner.
When was the last time that you saw dancing flower pots?
It's been a while. It's been a while, at
Yeah.
least 10 years. But I could use a couple of those on my deck. All right, the Sequim Dungeness Hospital Guild, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, nice little show there. And here we are with the float, the President's Award. Shop, donate, serve, as I mentioned, it's 2nd and Bell. That is where their thrift shop is. Oh, and look at some of the pretty things they have on the float. Okay, here, this is Casey. Now, Casey is the wonder dog. This is our Grand Marshal, Linda Allen. And Casey, Linda Allen is a 1991 graduate of University of California, Davis. And the real heroes are the individuals of each of the local organizations, as well as the people of the community to support them. I am blessed to be able to help them.
Yep, right behind her is WAG, Welfare for Animals Guild Dog Rescue. WAG's been rescuing dogs in Clallam and Jefferson County since 2001. Purpose of the Welfare for Animals Guild is to protect animals from neglect, abuse, exploitation, and to advocate for their interest and welfare and to inspire awareness and compassion for the animals whose world we share.
Casey was going to walk, but it is so hot out there that it's not good for dogs to have their paws on this hot asphalt. Okay, so here we have, in number 6, we have Gary and Jan Smith. With a car driven by Tawana Borden. They're 2 of our honored pioneers. They married in the Methodist Church, which is now OTA. They've been married 63 years. You want to talk about 7?
Yeah, let's go with 2024 Honored Pioneer Shirley Chemsland. She's in a 2011 Green Mini Cooper driven by Patrick Azuras.
And then we have 2024 Honored Pioneer Al Easterly. And Al said while growing up he was working, he was always making money. He remembers his dad and fellow loggers having contests, backing up their logging. Okay, then we have Citizen of the Year. No.
No, we're out of order there.
Well,
we got Junior Royalty.
10,
Silver Bentley driven by Phil Castell.
Yeah, Silver Bentley, nice car.
Prince Bennett Castell and Princess Olive Gockrell.
Yeah. And then there's Esther Littlejohn in that cute little bug. Isn't that the prettiest car? She has Princess Ruby Sly Hobson and Princess Dulcie Villegas. And let me see, 12.
That's last year's royalty. I know those ladies.
Oh, there they are. And then here we have 13, also past royalty. Princess Anne Marie Barney and Skylar.
That's who just went by. And there's Queen Pepper. Queen Pepper from last year.
Okay, 14, we have button designer Camilla Torres. She designed the button that was sold this year. She's interested in becoming a teacher, chef, cosmetologist, or a businesswoman. Good for you. Okay, here we have a...
These are the winners of last year's Kids Parade. Miley Beater
there's
and
Brown
Braylon
Maloney
Williams.
driving a Mercedes convertible. Nice ride, Brown. And here's Mayor Brandon Genesi. Graduated from Sequim High in 2023. He's a local. And
here comes, look at this float here.
Okay, hold back. Yep.
I just gotta wave to the ladies and the team. We got the Sequim Irrigation Festival float here, and we got a lot of the people that helped build this year's float. We got our ditch walkers, or our float support, our float buddies that are part of the process as well. Shout out to the driver.
Okay.
Good group of ladies this year with this year's pageant.
There's the festival truck and trailer that's driven by David Blakesley. They go to 17 parades during the year. Please recognize the sponsors and thank them in person when you have a chance.
And we got Sound Community Bank. They're the Grand Parade sponsor, and we've got...
I don't see...
I can see the 59 Corvette. You can't miss that one. That's owned by Lori Stewart and the Teitzel family. Been participating in the Irrigation Festival since 1966. Lori Stewart, the CEO of Sound Community Bank, purchased this car with her dad and past festival chairman Duke Teitzel.
Okay, wow.
And I think we got Echo walking by here.
Yeah, Echo is the car, the VW Bug, but I don't see.
I didn't see the VW
Echo
Bug.
Sailed away. Echo sailed away.
I see an Orca going by.
Yeah, Echo is looking for his
It's
family
behind
pod.
It. Here comes Echo. It's down the street with the green balloons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Echo is a very, very unique car. The first time I saw it, I went, it seems like that should be out in the water somewhere. But I don't know
cool.
Where is...
I saw a fin. I saw a dorsal fin coming. Yeah, I see headlights.
Yep. They're stopping for something, but here they come.
It's certainly a one-of-a-kind vehicle.
Yes. Here is Echo. That is the Sound with Sound Community Bank CEO Lori Stewart coming down the parade route. Okay, so for those of you that are just joining us, this is the 129th Sequim Irrigation Festival Grand Parade. And we are here in downtown Sequim. It is a lovely day. I'd say maybe, what do you think, 75?
It's perfect.
Yep.
Vicki Maples, the festival director, did a great job in ordering up this weather for everybody here today. So just a nice light zephyr to keep the heat down, and just a beautiful sunny day.
A nice little breeze to make sure that you drink a lot of water, because what time we're about probably about halfway through the parade right now. So make sure that you stay hydrated. But we are here and having a good time. And I see Keith Ross. He is photographer extraordinaire, getting pictures of the whole event. Keith Ross is the official photographer.
He is.
And he is such a talented
The guy can moonwalk. I mean, he spends most of his time walking backwards.
I mean, he does photography, he does refinishing furniture, he does classes, he does it all. So thanks for all your hard work, Keith.
Man.
So here now we have, I believe this is entry.
It's entry 21, the USS Bonefish SS-223. It's a 60-foot World War II Gato class submarine replica, the conning tower of it. The USS Bonefish SS-223 was a World War II Gato class submarine. She was commissioned on 31 May 1943. Bonefish made 8 war patrols. She sank 31 enemy vessels for a total tonnage of 158,500 tons. Bonefish was lost with all hands on June of 1945. This replica is dedicated to all those who gave their life in service to their country. Thank you.
Thank you for all your service.
Much.
Yes,
Appreciate your
yes.
service.
And there's some kind of an air horn that's.
Yep, that I don't know if that's all hands or dive battle stations,
Yeah,
but
look
I'm
at
sure
that.
that got your attention at any time that went off in a submarine.
Okay, next. Oh, that's the one that's making the horn.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Okay, Veterans of Foreign War, VFW Post 4760. This is Rick Linstra, owner, Vietnam War vet, 1941 World War II Command Reconnaissance Car. And this is 20.
We're out of order here,
Okay.
but we got the St. Bernard Club of Puget Sound. The St. Bernard Club of Puget Sound promotes responsible dog ownership and the preservation of our breed in many different ways. We actively show in confirmation, participate in weight polls, rally obedience, public education, and more. The St. Bernard Club of Puget Sound. Aren't they beautiful?
Oh, look at, there's more. I just saw the fierce, they should have barrels under their neck.
Can you imagine how much food a St. Bernard eats?
Well, our dog is close to that in size, and he doesn't eat that much. But
I've got a Pomeranian, and he doesn't eat anything, except what's on my plate.
Okay, I don't know.
Oh, this is starting to look like the Shriners.
Okay.
Yep, there you go, the Nile Shriners, located in Mountain Lake Terrace, Washington, with its many subordinate shrine clubs and parade units throughout Puget Sound and Northwest Washington, supports the world's greatest philanthropy. Shriners Children's Hospital. The Shriners have 22 hospitals for children throughout the United States, Canada, Mexico, and Puerto Rico. They treat children suffering from orthopedic, burns, or spinal cord injuries. From Shriners, also provide transportation to and from the hospitals. All of this is done regardless of the family's ability to pay. Thank goodness and thank God for all of you. Thanks for
Thank
what you
you
do
for all that you do.
to the world community.
Here come the little motors. Oh, the little bike. Oh no, they're what are motorcycles?
And they're here year after year after
Yes.
year. Thank you for Shriners for being a part of our festival and our parade.
From Mountain Lake Terrace. Oh, they've upgraded their day. I mean, it used to be like little motorcycles, but look at that, how he just spins around.
Yeah, I think he's a professional.
I think he's done that before.
Yep. And when you think logistically, too, what it takes to bring a group this big from across Puget Sound, this is multiple vehicles, multiple people, the transportation to put all of these various bikes and trikes and bathtubs.
I like the bathtub. See, now you would be more, you're more tuned into the logistics.
Yeah.
I just know that they show up.
So they show up and it's transparent. So what you're seeing here, these people left that side of the water probably 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning to get here, to get set up and deployed. And so thanks again for your commitment to what you do and in being here today.
And to be part of our parade. The
Yep.
129th Irrigation Festival Parade in Sequim, Washington. And now we have the Chimacum High School Cowboy Marching Band. like they're located in the confluence of fertile values, the Olympic Mountains and the Sailor Sea, and they strive to be the heart center of a proud and vibrant community where all students thrive and where all students and families thrive. Let's hear some music from the Chimacum High School Marching Band.
And behind them we have the Sequim Log Show honorary logger, Don Ellis. And he is driving in an extremely rare 1914 Cadillac driven by Dennis Hood. Thanks for coming out today, guys.
Nice car.
38th Annual Logging Show is proud to announce their honorary logger, Don Ellis.
Okay, now we have a 1967 KW off-highway log truck hauled for Allen Log Company. I should have my sunglasses on. That truck is so, there is not a bit of dirt in any of those tires. He is parade ready.
And I think we got Dave Beckevar driving.
Hey, yeah.
We got
the man himself. Okay.
And then a 69 log truck. Dave Beckevar owns this vehicle as well. That's Allen Logging Company is the owner. Thanks for coming out.
I wonder how long it takes them to get those trucks cleaned up like that.
I can't even imagine.
I can't.
Looks like it just rolled off the line.
I can't even keep my car clean. And
but you can bet those were out in the timber earlier this week.
Probably. Okay, here's the Mayor's Award. Here's Clallam County Fair Royalty. Their motto is Celebrate the Bounty of Our County. This is 2024 Clallam County Court Queen Brooklyn McKnight of Port Angeles, Princess Elian Gillette of Forks, Princess Tish Hamilton of Port Angeles, and Princess Olivia Oostud of Sequim. And the Clallam County Fair will be August 15 to 18 in Port Angeles. I might have to go this year. I haven't been for the past few years.
Lynn goes every year, and it's a good time.
They're rocking away.
And they are rocking away. Hey, bud. So they look like they're having fun. I love the sparkle on the floats.
Is that Bud?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Behind them, we got the Olympic Peninsula Humane Society. The society's Kitty City and Bark House are a local nonprofit that helps save lives of hundreds of lost and surrendered pets and helps them find their forever home and a loving family. The Olympic Peninsula Humane Society.
Yep, located on Old Olympic. And it looks like he has a puppy on his lap. Okay, then now we have, you want to talk about Miss Paulsbo?
We got Miss Paulsbo, 2024, Catherine French. Catherine is beyond excited to be the 70th Miss Paulsbo to proudly wear the traditional Norwegian bunad. She's a 17-year-old junior at Central Kitsap High School. Catherine's platform in breast cancer awareness. She's riding with her pageant little sister, Lorelei Feza.
And then we have Miss Kitsap 2024, Alana McCannis. She's a 19-year-old student at Olympic College. Her platform is Young Artist Collective. She's riding with her pageant little sister, Haley Renasso.
And Miss Silverdale 2024 is Kai Joseph. Kai's honored to be the 14th Miss Silverdale. She is a 17-year-old junior at Central Kitsap High School and in running start, a student at Olympic College. Kai's platform is supporting kids in foster care. She's riding with her pageant little sister, Scarlett Heath.
Okay, now we have some Corvettes. They are a nonprofit organization formed in 1972. Their goal is to promote pride and preservation in Corvette ownership. They support our local community through Adopt a Highway cleanup events, supporting local high schools during homecoming events, sponsoring the Miss PKS pageant, and partnering with other service organizations. Look at those cars.
Yeah, beautiful.
All years, all polished up. Thank you for bringing. Oh, look! Look at that red one. Boy,
Yeah.
that one. I wish I need to have sunglasses on. That one's really, really bright.
It's one of the newer mid-engine Corvettes.
Yeah, look at that. For all of you that are just joining us, this is the 129th Sequim Irrigation Grand Parade here in Sequim, Washington. It is a beautiful day here in downtown Sequim. And so we had several Corvettes just drive by. And what's next?
We got the Fathoms of Fun. Our friends from Port Orchard. Make your dreams a reality. Dream big. Dream big dreams. Imagine that you have no limitations, then decide what's right for you. You decide what's possible. Well, here comes the Fathoms of Fun. Make your dreams a reality from Port Orchard. Let's join Queen Nick, Duchess Mia, Princess Elizabeth, and Prince Zach, and junior princesses Aubrey and Imogene and Dakota as they strive to make their dreams become a reality. Come join the 2024 Fathoms of Fun Festival Royalty Court in Port Orchard on the last Saturday in June as we dream the big dream. And everybody else, if you get a chance, go to the surrounding communities and support their festivals as well. They come to our festival. Let's go down and help and support their community festivals.
Okay, here's the Girl Scouts of Sequim. They bring their own dreams to life and work together to build a better world. They explore their strengths, take on new challenges, and can always be themselves. Thank you, Sequim, for supporting the Girl Scouts. Oh, Girl Scout cookies.
There you go. It's that time.
Calorie-free, right?
Yeah, exactly. Pet Emergency Group is working to help build, grow, and sustain access to after-hours emergency pet care on the Olympic Peninsula. We are currently looking for volunteers and donations to help with our efforts. This is the Pet Emergency Group.
And, of course, they have a beautiful golden retriever with them.
There they go.
Okay, what's next? We have Jamestown Sklallam honored elder family member. Each year, Jamestown Sklallam tribe honors a selected family. This year's honored elder family is the Nortons, Walt Norton, Ann Tesman, Wally Norton, and Mary Norton.
And Dream Vacations, Joanna Engers and a Toyota Highlander, full-service travel advisor and locally owned travel agency will curate your best vacation experience. Go on in and help and see her to plan your next vacation.
And now we have the Port Townsend High School and Middle School bands performing Any Way You Want It, made famous by Journey. I don't know if they're going to play for us or not. We'll see. They're also going to be performing at the Port Townsend Parade on Saturday, May 18th.
Then we have the Sequim High cheerleaders. The Sequim High School cheer team is coached by Cassidy Withrow. This year's varsity captains are Araya Getling and Alyssa Austin. The team is looking forward to a great year and being involved in the community that they cheer in.
Okay, let me see. Copycat Graphics is a one-stop shop for all your business advertising needs. They do company apparel, vehicle graphics and wraps, signage, and much more. So we have a couple of displays of what they can do, I guess. Copycat Graphics, look at that.
Yeah, they wrap your car.
Subtle but yet informative, yes.
Very sweet. Well, things are moving along, Susan. This is cruising right by.
Yeah. The parade is going to be over before we know it, unfortunately. But right now, here comes Rocket. Rocket Transport is the only true door-to-door SeaTac airport shuttle serving the beautiful North Olympic Peninsula. They've been a great support to the Irrigation Festival, and they provided transportation for our judges, volunteers, and participants from one end of the parade route to the staging area. Thank you, Rocket.
I hopped a ride with them this morning to get from the float set up to the grandstand here today.
Okay, yeah. I just drove here and stayed right here. But, yeah, they really help us a lot. Otherwise, to get from one end to the other.
It's a walk.
It's a walk, yeah.
It is a walk. Coming up next, we've got the White Crane Martial Arts. Students of all ages who love to be a part of the festivities on the Irrigation Festival Parade Day. This is White Crane Martial Arts, and there's a group of them here. I'm seeing different colored belts.
Yeah.
I'm seeing black belts, yellow belts, red belts,
yeah, the different
orange belts. There's probably some gups in there. Here we go.
Okay, here we go. We're going to have a demonstration. Okay.
Demonstration precision.
Yeah. Okay. If I
White crane
were
martial arts.
afraid of anything, I'd want one of them with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
That was
sure.
a White Crane Martial Arts. All right. And now, let me see. What do we have? Oh, the lodge.
Lodge at Sherwood, luxury retirement living, apartments and cottages. Stop by for a tour today and learn more about the lodge at Sherwood Village.
Yeah, located off of Fifth Avenue here in Sequim, Washington.
It's right down there by the float barn, Susan.
Oh yeah. If you go past the float barn and you turn left on
Yep, the
Evergreen.
first left, right.
That's right. That's correct. I don't want to say that's right because then people will. Oh, look at the nice balloons. Okay. Oh, here. Oh, isn't that the cutest little? Oh my gosh, this is Drama and her person Sherry. Drama is 16 years old and is a retired show horse and a therapy horse. Our dog is about the same size as Drama, and people think that he's a horse.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Isn't that the cutest little horse? Look at how tiny their feet are.
We've got the Backcountry Riders, the Backcountry Horsemen of Washington. It's a 501c3 organization with 31 chapters across the state dedicated to keeping trails open for all users, educating horse users in leave no trace practices, and providing volunteer service to resource agencies, Miller, the Olympic Adventure Trail, and the Dungeness River Trails, to name a few.
Okay, the parade is complete. We have horses.
Yeah, you talked about being a horse person
I
before,
love,
so here we go.
my horse was about the same as the first sorrel there with the blaze down his neck. Beautiful, beautiful horses, yes. Thank you for joining us. Oh, and as promised, here is the pickup people, just in case there were any nuggets left behind.
There you go.
And I think it's only appropriate that we follow with the FFA.
I think so. Sequim High School
Horses,
FFA.
farmers, all
Yeah.
together.
Here
Yep.
was the Sequim High School Future Farmers of America with their tractor, side-by-side ponies, and pooper scooper.
Yeah.
So they've got it all going on. The pretty flowers there.
Those petunias are gorgeous. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, then we have Sequim Sunshine Festival that started in 2020. It will be on March 7th and 8th in 2025. And there's the Sun Fun Color Run, the drone show, interactive light exhibits, Sunshine Market, and more. They were trying to think of how they could bring more people to Sequim in the kind of beginning before summer starts. Oh, there's the city manager, Matt. Manager Matt right there, yep. And the drone. Have you ever seen the drone show that they have for the?
No, I have not.
It
I've seen
is amazing.
Video of it.
It is amazing, yes.
Then we got the First Baptist Church, Pastor Wes Funkhauser, and with a decorated church bus for children of all ages. I like the aqua fringe.
Oh, yeah.
And they've got an orca proudly swimming atop.
That's right. That's right. Okay, now this next float coming up that I'll talk about, is it within view of the camera?
Yeah, it's coming down the road, so I'd say go for it.
Okay, McCleary Bear Festival. This is they won the award for Best Patriotic. The Bear Festival has been celebrated together since 1959. This old-fashioned small-town festival takes place every year on the second weekend of July in McCleary, which is just west of Olympia. The festival features a grand parade, family entertainment, a softball tournament, car show, soapbox derby, and, of course, the famous Bear Festival Stew. This year's theme is Sweet as Candy. Riding on the float is Queen Lola, Princess Leilani, Princess Zoe, and Princess Annie. Oh, look at those colors.
It's way colorful.
Very nice. Sweet as candy. Congratulations.
That's a fun parade to go to, too. If you get a chance to go to the McCleary Bear Festival, go. It's a great, pretty ride down and back, and just a great community to be around.
Okay, I got to do this one.
Yeah,
this is
yours.
KSQM. 1947 Cadillac driven by Mary Hood. This is your listener-supported commercial-free community radio. Yay, KSQM! Thank you for being part of it. KSQM announces. I'm a KSQM announcer. And thank you so much for Bring in your beautiful car. Okay, what do we have now?
The 4-H Rascals. The Clallam County 4-H Rascals is part of a 4-H nonprofit organization to help youth exceed. The Rascals are one of the oldest running 4-H clubs in the county. And they're all decked out in green.
My
That's
head to
sharp.
greater thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to greater service, and my health to better living for my club, my community, and my country.
There you go. And the Sequim
I was
Wheelers.
a 4-H'er. Oh, and there's the Wheelers.
We got the adaptive bicycles. Sequim Wheelers use adaptive bicycles on the Olympic Discovery Trail to provide free recreational opportunities for individuals who can't ride on their own. We believe that anyone, regardless of ability, deserves the freedom and joy that comes with riding a bike. Our adaptive bike rides offer everyone a chance to enjoy the thrill of being outside in the fresh air and sunshine while exploring nature's beauty along with the Olympic Discovery Trail.
And I see Ian. Hi, Ian. Yep. Ian has done so many things, and he is an amazing, amazing man. Now, if anyone knows of someone that would like to get a ride on the adaptive bicycle, I believe if you go to sequimwheelers.org, and they can give you more information. The only reason I know about this is because I had Eric Maynard in the booth with me not too long ago. They were going to have an open house, and they were looking for volunteers. So that what they do is they ride on the Olympic Discovery Trail. The rides are about an hour long, and it gives people a chance to get out and enjoy nature.
Yeah, feel the wind in your hair. Just get out
like
and enjoy
like
the
we're
fresh.
having the wind in our hair right now.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, now we have First Federal. What do you want to tell them about First Federal? That's
Well,
my bank.
I would say then tell them what you know about First Federal, Susan.
I know that they're a great bank. Local community bank in Washington, and open since 1923. They just had their year anniversary, 100 year. 16 locations, 12 full-service banks, branches in Clallam, Jefferson, King, Kitsap, and Whatcom County. Longtime supporter of the festival, as they have sponsored the logoed T-shirts every year. If you haven't picked up yours yet, you can still do that at the car show or the chamber office. So thank you for supporting our community First Fed. Yeah. And I don't know who we have. It looks like some robotics, I think. Oh, here's the First Fed car.
Yep, and they've been a long-time festival sponsor with the T-shirts, so make sure you get, I travel for a living with work, and I have seen Sequim Irrigation Festival logoed T-shirts in Chicago.
Oh, really?
In Atlanta. You know, people are wearing our logo, and it's fun to see that.
And you can say, that's where I live.
That's where I live. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, this next one is the Sequim Robotics Federation. And I don't know if they're going to be showing us what they can do as they approach the review stand here. Okay.
Yep, check out the local Sequim High School students and robots demonstrating their capabilities of the robots.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That is pretty cool. Get the ball in there. There you go. Okay. Bing. I'm not a computer robotics person, so it always amazes me when I see what they can do.
Yeah, future engineers.
Future engineers, that's
We're
right.
changing the planet and the world we live in, right here in
Okay.
Sequim. Got the Sequim Acrobatics coming up next, folks. Performing a circus studio. Come see this year's performance, Pandora, on June 21st and June 22nd. Check the website for details.
And I bet that would be squimacrobatics.com.
Yeah, as they got laid out there on the banner. Thanks
But
for
look
coming
at that.
up.
Oh, my goodness. Look at they're doing handstands and cartwheels.
Yeah.
I never mastered that. Of course, they don't have very far to fall when they're that tiny. Look at that.
Yeah.
They just pop
It's
around.
amazing.
Oh, and coming.
Got people coming down on each other's shoulders.
Yeah.
A two-tiered acrobat.
Okay. Yep. They keep doing
You
cartwheel.
think about this too, the strength and body control that it takes
Look at
to have command of your body
Oh
like
my
that.
God. Yeah.
the physical health.
Okay, we have someone on someone's shoulders. Look at that balance. Wow. Good job. And then she's doing a handstand while she's bicycling. And there's someone walking. Okay. Okay, now here come some Shriners. I guess they got left behind.
I don't know, or they're acrobatic backups.
Yeah. Okay, next we have...
Looks like the Daffodil Festival.
Oh,
We've got some more Shriners coming through. You can give it up for the Shriners. And then we've got our friends from the Tacoma Daffodil Festival. For the past 9 decades, the Daffodil Festival's Royal Court has celebrated the arrival of spring and the blooming of daffodils. They are this year's Sequim Irrigation Festival Governor's Award. Long-term friends up front here. We got Ernie. We've known each other now for going on close to 25 years. It's good to see him here in Sequim. We're excited to celebrate the 91st year of 2024 with you with the theme Time to Shine. We're thrilled to celebrate our communities and what it makes them shine. Long time participating in the Sequim Irrigation Festival. Thanks for coming out, Tacoma.
Okay, now we have the International United Miss Junior Teen, Kendall Runyon. She's a 16-year-old sophomore at Central Kitsap High School, and she was crowned last July. She has traveled nationally and internationally, representing the International United Miss Organization, passionate about early literacy, and operates her own nonprofit.
Behind them, we have the Sequim Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
Keystone President Sabrina Dio Herbling. The BMW convertible driven by Kathy Maynard.
Kathy Maynard, yeah, driving that nice car. Okay, and then there's Boys and Girls Club. And then we have the big blue bus filled with kids that want to thank all of the many donors and volunteers that support our local kids at the Boys and Girls Club. The big blue bus.
It's a great place to be. It's a great
3B.
place to be.
Okay, now there is no way that I could even stand on roller skates. Look at this.
No. Port Scandalous Roller Derby. The roller derby skaters will be on skates with their helmets. Port Scandalous is making a comeback after 4 years. They are looking to hold their first bout later this fall. Please reach out on our Facebook page if interested in learning how to skate. That's something one of my daughters can put on her resume.
Oh, really?
Jenny was a roller derby girl in Bellingham.
Okay, here we have a Calliope from Forks Timber Museum. Recently restored 1920 Tangley Calliope from the Spolstra collection.
God, it takes me back to my Midwest roots. Listen to a calliope. We had a steamboat in Peoria, Illinois called the Julie Bell Swain, and used to love to go up and down the river listening to the music of a calliope.
Okay, I have, these are the Coneheads, Conehead family.
I saw them earlier today. Dr. Laura Starcevich teaches at the college and just wants to do a little comedy routine as clowns.
Good thing they have something on, I bet their heads are hot with the being in the sun like this. Well, here we are, Guy, at the 129th Grand Irrigation Parade here in Sequim, Washington.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's a different look.
Yeah, look at the crowd seems to have gotten bigger as the time has gone by.
Yeah.
And people are watching us on the KSQM Facebook page. You can watch live and see what's going on. And we have a band that's coming up in just a few minutes, the Olympic View Band from Mukilteo, Washington. But I don't think it's in view yet of the camera. So we're going to give you a few minutes break, and we can hear the music in the background.
Yeah, they're coming. And again, here's a band. Can you imagine getting up in Mukilteo this morning with a band?
You're the logistics guy.
And trying to coordinate all of those people and all those instruments and getting them across Puget Sound and on their starting
Making
point.
sure you get on the right ferry.
Yeah.
Then once you get off the ferry, then you have another hour and a
Yeah.
half to drive to get to Sequim,
It's
to
a
get in the
long
right
day.
position. It's a long, long day.
But it just shows you the spirit of community that we have here in the Pacific Northwest and on the North Olympic Peninsula with people that want to be a part of it.
So right now, here comes the Olympic View Band from Mukilteo. They have 300 members. Winners of many events, the Grand Sweepstakes at Spokane Junior Lilac Parade, Gold Award from the Torchlock Lilac Parade, Salty Sea Days 11 times, Irrigation Festival, they've been here 16 times. Ballard Parade, they've been in Spokane, they go to Leavenworth. They really, I wonder how many
They
miles
get around.
they travel.
I wonder what how many miles they're logging, because to go across to Spokane, that's a long day.
That's
Even
a
from
long day.
Mukilteo.
That's an overnighter.
That's an overnighter, yes. Here they are, the Olympic View Middle School Band.
Okay, we'll let you listen to the music.
It is a huge band.
Well, they say
300
300
people.
members. They look sharp.
Yep, sound great. This band is literally a block long.
They keep coming.
Yeah, it's a sea of green and white.
Wow.
As the Olympic View Band, following them is the North Olympic Library. The Sequim Library expansion and renovation project is well underway with expected completion in spring of 2025. Visit the library or NOLS.org to learn more about the great things you can do with your free library card.
Yeah, the Sequim Library is closed right now. They've relocated to 609 West Washington, and they have done a really nice job of setting it up for you. Well, the new construction will be done in about a year. Okay, here's the Mason County Forest Festival. They have the Chairman's Award. Mason County Forest Festival is celebrating 80 years this year. Join Queen of the Forest Lindsay, Paul Bunyan Ben, Timber the Axe Manory, and Princesses Cody and Jasmine as they believe in Bunyan and Babe at the Mason County Forest Festival in Shelton on the June 1st in Shelton, Washington. Chairman Award.
Again, another great festival to go to. I was speaking with Ori earlier this morning down at the setup, and he was excited. It's his very first parade.
Here's Clallam County PUD. Since it was formed authorized by a vote of the people in November 1940, PUD has endeavored to supply residents of Clallam County with water and electric services. They serve over 30,000 customers with electric service and 4,500 with water. And look at 60. Doesn't say what year that truck is.
It's
but
old.
That has a few years on it.
It does.
I see 56 on the side. Do you think that's the year? I don't know. Hay bales. I love the hay bales. Oh, look at the cherry picker truck.
Our local PUD folks.
Yep.
Keeping the lights on.
Keeping keeping us powered with electricity. Have your battery-powered radio if you lose power.
And here we got the Marysville Strawberry Festival. Our friends from Marysville are here. This is the 92nd year for the Marysville Strawberry Festival. Our Royal Queen Sarah, along with Princesses Carol, Elsie, and Prince Christopher. Please give a warm welcome to these young people who love our community so much. Don't forget to visit the Strawberry Festival in June the 21st through the 23rd. They've got a strawberry eating contest up there that's always fun. It's a great parade, great community to turn out to.
Okay, next we have Washburn Services. Washburn Services offer quality stump grinding and hydro seeding. Call them for a free estimate. You know, you have a stump and you don't know what to do with it. Oh, here's the Sequim Free Clinic. Okay, they're open Monday and Thursday. They provide access to free quality care for those medically underserved and provide education to promote wellness.
Here's Washburn Services offering the quality stump grinding and hydro seeding. Call for a free estimate.
Oh, okay. We got.
Have you ever seen a stump grinder work?
Yes,
it's pretty amazing.
It is pretty impressive. Yes.
Pretty amazing, and there's plenty of work. I'm guessing for Washburn. I bet they stay pretty busy.
Okay, next we have Sequim Rockin' Realtor. Michael, who is a 6th generation Sequimite, has been rocking Sequim's real estate market for over 8 years. That's a pretty cool setup he has. It is kind of a turntable that goes. You being the float guy, you can appreciate that.
Oh yeah, no, there's something going on there. It's tougher than that looks to make that happen. We got straight arrow hauling, the little Sequim Little League 2500 HD truck and gooseneck dump trailer for all your hauling needs. Remove debris, local material hauling, wildlife game removal will feature Sequim Little League, which is home to over 300 youth ranging from 4 to 16 years of age playing baseball and softball. Sequim's Little League is the nonprofit run solely off registration fees, sponsorship, and donations. We'd like to thank the community for their support year in and year out, and looking forward to growing sponsorships and development of our program. They keep a lot of youth busy teaching teamwork and being a part of something.
Look at all the parents that are with them. Isn't that awesome?
It's a great group.
That is a great group. Wonderful. Okay, here is the Y. Y on the Fly. Your local YMCA of Sequim on 5th Avenue is here promoting health, wellness, and happiness. If you're looking to find that personal balance or spend quality time with family and friends, Y has programs and activities to guide you toward a healthier, happier life. Thank you, YMCA, for donating staff and resources to the festival.
And we have Gutter Pros, a locally family-owned and operated, serving Clallam and Jefferson counties. Getting that time of year I dread getting up on a ladder and cleaning the gutters out.
We don't get up on ladders. We've reached that age.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta clean them out, otherwise the water won't go down. Well, we've got a little bit of a lapse here for all you people that just tuned in. This is the 129th Irrigation Festival Grand Parade. But this doesn't end the festival. There's still the logging show. There is a farmers and artisans market down at Cedar and Sequim Dungeness. I haven't been down to the east end of town for the logging show. I haven't been down there.
Well, the car show is
the car show,
really, man, they were lining up to this morning over there in that field. It's going to be a beautiful place to walk around. We have Just Serve volunteers, such as clubs, families, teens, and individuals can connect with our community needs through a free online platform or phone app. Get a QR code information card from one of our volunteers today or visit www.justserve.org and learn how to volunteer or how to create your group or project's postings. That's kind of an interesting organization.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with them.
I'm not familiar with that either. I think this was the first year that they've been in the parade, but There we go. I think that this is still part of Just Serve.
Yep.
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 And with as many community service volunteer groups as we have here in Sequim and on the peninsula, I think that's a great market. Great market to be a part of.
Okay, so I would.
There's Princess Anne Marie right there in front of the judging stand. Anne Marie, if you'll wave. Everybody wave back at Anne Marie.
Yeah.
Anne Marie volunteered her time this year, and she made or painted the bear and the elk that are on this year's version of the Sequim Irrigation float. So last year she was a royal and a princess, and this year she is a community volunteer. So it just shows what the Irrigation Festival royalty does. They not just ride a float one year, but they're volunteering to serve our community the next. Thanks, Anne Marie.
I got a Youth United letter recently for 600 plus hours in a year of community service.
She's talking to us here. She did 600 hours of community service. So we've got people behind the scenes too that wear the pretty dresses, the sashes, and the crowns and the tiaras. But she was painting the elk and the bear on our back deck, and I'm still cleaning up some of the paint splatter. But good on you, Anne Marie. Thanks so much for being a part of this year's festival as well. Thanks for what you do.
See, it is so nice to have you here next to me because you know some of this background information that I would not be aware of. Maybe we can do this again next year.
It's possible. I can tell you they're already working on the 130th. I hear them. Here comes our friends from Port Townsend, the Sequim Rhododendron Festival. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the Irrigation Festival Grand Sweepstakes winner. So give it up for Port Townsend. Soar around Washington with Queen Paige, Princess Rosie. Enjoy the sights from the mountaintops and the beautiful orcas in Puget Sound. These ladies are excited to see the great state of Washington has to offer. Join Paige and Rosie at the Rhododendron Festival the third weekend in May. So again, that's next weekend. If you want something to do next Saturday, get up, make the drive to Port Townsend. You can be there in 45 minutes. It's a great town. The energy in the town is great. It's a good group of people. So thanks so much for coming out. Good to see you again. And we got Bliss up there. He's driving. And there's a community, too, with the floats. The people that travel with the float. And the Sequim Irrigation Festival is always looking for volunteers for everything, for every group that we have going on. But if you want to have some real fun, sign up to be a float buddy. Attend the parades on the away parades. We go all over Western Washington, about 16, 17 parades a year. And basically, we need people to support the float and the royalty as we travel throughout Western Washington. And it's just a great time. It's just awesome fun. We've got a great group of royalty this year, and to support the float, it's just a hoot.
So how many float buddies do you have?
Well, we need a driver, and the driver generally drives the truck and trailer. And we've got one float buddy for each royal. So if we've got four royals on the float, we have at least 4 people. And we have a briefing, a safety briefing, should anything happen. It's the individual float buddy's responsibility to get their royal off the float. So we've never had a need for any of that. But again, safety's first. Fun comes in second, but it's fun to get out. It's a hoot. It's just a great day, and you get to go and meet people from other communities. And like I say, this morning down there when the other floats were showing up from other festivals, it was fun to see people that I had met 25 years ago. And going. So it's a good community to be a part of.
A little stroll down around memory lane.
Yeah, it is. It's a good time.
But for all of you just joining, this is the 129th Sequim Irrigation Festival Parade, and we have a little bit of a stop. I don't know what we're going to be seeing next. I think we have a band coming.
I hear some music.
I hear music, but we are enjoying everything that we have. What a beautiful day. It is about 75 degrees here in downtown Sequim, and we are making sure that everyone is informed about what is going on and a little bit about all of these floats and groups as they are going by. But we see people going from one side of the road to the other, trying to vie for the best spot possible. let me see. Long.
Well, we've got somebody coming.
We've got someone coming. Yep, I don't know. Lots of times they get a little delay, which gives a little space in the parade. Sometimes the floats are really, really close together, but sometimes we have space.
Here are Ace Hardware. Shop at Sequim Ace Hardware, located at 232 Valley Center Place. Sequim, Washington, 98382 for all your grill hardware, home improvement, lawn and garden, and tool needs. Go to Ace.
And then I hear a band. This will be the Sequim Middle School Cub Marching Band. This is their marching debut, and they are playing a marching arrangement of Shake It Off by Taylor Swift.
Taylor who? She's everywhere. She's
What
here in
rock
Sequim
have you
today.
been under? Yeah.
Yeah.
This band is composed of 6th, 7th, and 8th grade band students, and they are under the direction of Cheryl Schmidt. We hope you enjoy the performance. Here's the Sequim Middle School Cub Marching Band with Shake It Off. Here we're going to hear some music.
Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for joining us, Sequim Middle School Cub Marching Band.
We have the Washington Department of Natural Resources Wildfire Division, Washington Department of Resources, Olympic Region Wildfire Division, Wildland Firefighters.
Yeah, this summer is supposed to be pretty dry, so we all need to be careful about wildfires. There's Smokey. Smokey's keeping track of all of us. Okay, now, here we have line dancers that are in view now. This is the Borderline dance team. Borderline is a country western dance team located in the Pacific Northwest. They established in 2018 with just 7 members and now have 20 members. Team members are located all over the peninsula, from Port Angeles to Tacoma and Olympia. Their passion for dance was channeled into creating this team as a way to show our love and support for our communities and our country while sharing the love of country western dance. Okay, we're going to have a little performance here, I think. Little boot scoot and boogie.
There you go. Great fun. We have Olympic disposal. The Olympic garbage disposal has 3 trucks in their parade this year. They're the premier provider of solid waste collection, transfer, recycling, and disposal services, along with recycling and resource recovery in mostly exclusive and secondary markets across the United States and Canada. Olympic disposal.
I am so impressed with how clean these vehicles are.
Yes.
They have been washing them. Anyone can hear them coming. The next few entries are going to be a nod to our history as loggers. They love to blow their air horns.
They do. But it's a parade, Susie. It's a parade. This is a Sequim Loggers Playday. It's Kenworth Log Truck with a Tillman trailer holding a 2024 Quart Princess Hannah Slusser and Haley Johnner. And I don't, there's the horn again. I don't know what they call that. I don't know if that's a steam donkey on there or what, but the Sequim Loggers Play Day, again, this is a festival that we participate in, and it's a long way away and a long day to go from the 2 o'clock position on Olympic position down to about the 7 o'clock position. So it's...
Okay, here's the RODUTV Trail Riders and Tours. Oh my goodness. They specialize in fishing trips, firewood, and general help for veterans, elderly, disabled, and single parents, free of charge. I got this one.
Okay.
This was added.
Got it.
Okay, we've got Alaska Pacific Trucking. I think, 81. The first truck will be driven by Ray Sidney. It's a 2025 Kenworth. This came oh
if
my.
you can't see them, you can sure hear them.
This came off the production line last week.
It looks brand spanking new.
Last week.
A pretty truck.
Okay, then we have a. I can't even talk. Okay, we have a green and silver. These logs. Look at those are nice. I'm not a good judge of logs, but that is some nice lumber.
And we got Oaks Logging next. It's a 2007 Peterbilt driven by Chris Wilhelm. Logs by Oaks Logging and Murphy Company. That's a 2016 Kenworth Lowboy behind that.
Okay, then we have a truck from our local business here, Herman Brothers, serving the Olympic Peninsula and beyond. Since 1968, Herman Brothers operates a highly diversified and rapidly expanding fleet to transport a wide variety of products for their customers. I like the way the paper wrapping around the package matches the truck.
Yep.
Good job. Yay, Herman Brothers. Ooh, now this is a pink truck.
Yeah, it's a 2024 Peterbilt 389 logging truck. It's Tucker Westerland Trucking, driving a 2024 Peterbilt 389. Tucker has been in the local timber business for 50 years.
50 years. Now all of the bark is off those logs.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Nice looking truck. And then we have Beckevar Logging and Trucking. That's a 2006 KW log truck with driver Corey Dugsdale. Logs are from Port Angeles. Looks like those are a couple of trucks. That's Beckevar Logging, okay, and then we'll see what the next. And this load of logs, this load will be auctioned off at the logging show today.
Now, do you have a place in your house for that, Susan, if you were to bid on that load of logs?
I'd have to straighten a few things out.
I'd have to clear a room, for sure.
Okay, 86 is Allen Brothers Forest Management, Marcus Ellis Jr. driving Allen Brothers Logging 2022 Kenworth, and Sol Carter driving Allen Brothers 2020 Peterbilt.
Yeah, so here comes the Peterbilt,
Yep.
the service truck.
Log truck with trailer down and loaded, followed by large service truck. Yep. When you have a truck like this that breaks down, you have to have something that can take care of it if it breaks down.
Yep, for sure. You got to be self-contained out there, ready and prepared for everything.
Okay, I think this is 85. Yeah, this is Eric Anderson log truck. This is driven by Lucas Bruin. Eric is currently in the hospital, so we are honoring him by taking his log truck through the parade, as we're hoping to send him good thoughts and prayers. Eric, we're pushing for you. Thank you for allowing your truck to be part of the parade.
And that's all polished up as well.
Look at that, yeah.
That is an old Kenworth, but it looks like it rolled off the factory last week.
But it was probably in the woods last week.
Probably so.
Okay, and this is Allen
Or Ellis Trucking.
Ellis Trucking.
And those are some pretty hefty logs.
I wonder how old those logs are.
I don't know. You'd probably meet them after the parade and start counting the rings.
Yep. And I don't see a number on this one. Worley from Forks.
And that's a pretty truck.
That is I like that.
Kind of
Nice truck.
Indigo blue, purpley colored with white.
Okay, and here we have our last entry, Sequim Valley Funeral Chapel. Dead last is Pearl the Funeral Coach, driven by Sequim Valley Chapel Eric Schneiderman. Eric and his team, thank you for voting Sequim Valley Chapel the best funeral home in Clallam County, as well as runner-up in Jefferson. Voted the best because your loved ones deserve the best. So they've named their car Pearl.
Yeah, pearl white finish too on that.
Look at that.
Cadillac. That's
Well,
beautiful.
here comes the Sequim police.
Sequim faithful.
That concludes, be careful, that concludes, that concludes the Sequim Irrigation Festival Parade, the 129th Sequim Irrigation Festival. Thank you so much for allowing us to be part of your day. Now go see some more things for the festival. Do you have anything else that you want to say, guys?
Susan, it was a pleasure to work with you, spend time with you, and just want to thank everybody for turning out and supporting our local festival. You don't have the longest, oldest continuous running festival in a state without the support of the community. So thank you to the folks that support this festival and your community. Thanks so much. Good working with you.
Thanks so much, and we'll see you again next year.
We'll
Bye-bye.
see. Thanks. Take care, everybody. Thanks for turning out.